Example 2 says find the area enclosed by y equals x squared and y equals x plus 6. Let's start off with the graph. So there's my y-axis, my x-axis. Y equals x squared is a parabola. Let's say this is 6. Y equals x plus 6 is a linear function that goes through the point 0, 6. And so our goal is to find the area enclosed by these two curves, which I'm highlighting here in yellow. Now, there's a slight difference between example 1 and example 2. Example 1 was nice because it gave us the x equals a and x equals b values so that when we found the area, we knew the limits of integration because they gave us a and b. However, here, this is x equals a and x equals b, and we don't know what those values are, and so we're going to need to solve for them algebraically. And the way that we do that is we have our two curves, we can set them equal to each other. So we have x squared and x plus 6. So if we set them equal to each other, we can use algebra to figure out what our a and b value are. I'm going to subtract x, and I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides, and then we get a quadratic function that is equal to 0. Now, you can use the quadratic formula, but I'm going to go ahead and factor this. So I want to find two numbers that add to -1 and multiply to -6, and those numbers are -3 and +2. So this factors into x minus 3 times x plus 2, and if you solve that equation, you end up getting that x equals 3 and x equals -2. So this is -2 here, and that's +3. So the area of the yellow or shaded region is going to be the integral from -2 to +3 of the upper function minus the lower function. So in this case, the upper function is the linear one, and the lower function is the quadratic. So our upper function is x plus 6 minus the lower function, which is x squared, and then dx. So let's do some integration. That's going to give us x squared over 2 plus 6x minus x cubed over 3 from x equals -2 to x equals +3. I'm going to go ahead and plug those values in now. So we get 3 squared over 2 plus 6 times 3 minus x, not x, minus 3 cubed over 3 minus -2 squared over 2 plus 6 times -2 minus -2 cubed over 3. And now we want to do some simplification. So we get 9 halves plus 18 minus 27 over 3 minus 4 over 2 minus 12 plus 8/3. And that's going to equal 9 halves plus 18 minus 9 minus 2 minus 12 plus 8/3. That'll be 9 halves plus 9 plus 10 minus 8/3, which is going to be 9 halves plus 19 minus 8/3. I went ahead and I found a common denominator to be 6, and so our final answer ends up being 125 over 6.